Hi, and welcome to another video in my Learning Lightroom series. Now, in addition to the major improvements to the new Lightroom 6 and CC, here is an overview of some of the more minor improvements that may have slipped by unnoticed. Okay, let's start with the supposed speed improvements claimed possible if your computer contains a suitable graphics card. Now you can check if Lightroom thinks your graphics card is up to the task. If you go up to here and go to your preferences, and then go to, I'll just drag it down for you, and then go to the performance tab. If this little box is checked in Lightroom, Lightroom will try and speed up some of the processes in the develop module by passing off these tasks to your computer's graphics card. Now, based on a lot of reports from people that have tested these graphics accelerations, you may not even notice a difference. Some report marked improvement, others no improvement at all, and some even a slowdown. And they're actually turning this feature off. So it's very hit and miss. Personally, I've not yet been amazed by any increase in speed in my Lightroom. So for me, the jury's still out. But if you can, there's no harm in leaving this box ticked just in case. There's now a facility to let Lightroom automatically select the preview size that best suits your screen. Now, to do that, we're going to go up to the Edit menu, down to Preferences, and then we're going to go to Catalog Settings. And in Catalog Settings, the File Handling tab. And here where it says Standard Preview Size, if we click to drop that down, we've now got an Auto one. And if I click on that one, that lets Lightroom pick the best size for your computer. Now you can automatically set the black and white points with a handy little keyboard shortcut. In this image, you can see here from the histogram that we're not taking advantage of the whole tonal range, as the histogram doesn't reach all the way over to the left hand side or the right hand side. Now this means that the blacks on the left hand side are not really black, they're more of a dark grey, and the whites on the right are not truly white, they're more of a light grey. So to have Lightroom automatically select these for you, all you do is hold down the Shift key and double click on the slider name. So let's have a look at resetting the whites. So I'm going to hold the Shift key, double click on the word whites, and you can see, you saw the histogram jump then as it put it right over and just lodged it in the corner here. So we've now got a full tonal range. And then to set the black point, hold the Shift key down, double click on the word blacks. And you saw it just jumped a little bit, just to fill in that little bit was left. But now we've got a full tonal range here. And you can see the improvement straight away in the picture. Now, not all images need this adjustment, but lots do. And this is a welcome shortcut to do it quickly. In the past, if you imported images into Lightroom, they were put into a folder. Now, if you wanted them in a collection, so you could reorganize them, for example, you had to do that separately after import. Well, now there is a facility to create collections in the import dialog. So let's go and have a look at that. I'll go back to the library module. We'll click on import. And you can see over in the file handling section now, we've got add to collection. And if I click on that, put a little tick in there, you can see it gives me a list of all the collections that I've actually got set up. And in this case, I haven't got any. Or I can press the plus key and make a new collection. And we'll call it test. I can put it inside a collection set if I like. And if I want, I can set it as the target collection. And then I can click create. And there it is. I've created a collection, and these images will be put straight into that collection on import. Now this is so useful, and if you use collections a lot like I do, it's a real time saver. In the web module, a long overdue change is that the flash galleries have now been removed and replaced with some new HTML5 templates, which are compatible with all devices now. The previous flash templates were not compatible with tablet devices, so this is a very welcome update. There are 3 new galleries. There's the grid gallery, there's the square gallery, which puts them into squares. I suppose it can, if you've got portrait images, cut people's heads off the square one. And the track gallery, all compatible with all tablet devices. But if you prefer, you still have access to lots and lots of the classic galleries over here, like the charcoal and the clean and the poppy seed. They are staying. Now there's been several improvements to the slideshow gallery. Now we have the option to add up to 10 music tracks here in the music panel by clicking on the plus icon. So you can see I've already got one in here. If I click on the plus icon, I can navigate to where I've got some other music files, click choose. I can now add up to 10 tracks to run alongside each other. Another improvement is this sync slides to music. And if you put a tick in here, what Lightroom will do is it'll analyse the music tracks that you've put in the music panel, and it will try and synchronise the slide movements or transitions to the music, to the beats in the music. Now another really welcome effect, which I think is really good, is the pan and zoom. Now this is really cool. It was first developed by a videographer, Ken Burns, to make looking at static images a little bit more interesting. And it adds a little movement to the slides to keep you interested, kind of like this. So it adds a little bit of visual interest to the slideshow. And you can decide with this slider here how much of that movement you want. Do you want a little bit of movement? Or do you want a lot of movement? I think that will be really cool in engaging your viewers and keeping them watching your slideshows. Well, that's it. A brief overview of some of the new features that just may have slipped by unnoticed. I'll be covering some of these in more detail in future episodes, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything. I'll see you later. Bye for now.